On the line then, and off we go for the first race of the 2012 season down here in Kent. Looks like Matt Etherington's got the best of the start as he goes into the first turn. Mark Giles close behind in second place. Then a little bit of a gap back down to third. Must get some window wipers on this window. Charlie Powell, they're on the 350 for the first time this afternoon, having campaigned the 500 previously. Oh, I've got one over there by the fence already. Matt Etherington then. Then is Danny Glover. Charlie Powell. Lou Bartlett from Matt Etherington is now well clear of Mark Giles. Mark Giles just getting them round and valuable points towards the final this afternoon. Paul Simmons in third on the 250. He's picking his machine up to go again. Yellow flags are out there. Here comes the checkered flag, the first win, the 24th circuit to Matt Etherington. In second place on the 250, Paul Simmons. Charlie Powell. Starting his points tally, 65 Lee Bartlett. All right, Danny Glover.
Well, I didn't think so, but...
Race one then, race one. Done and dusted. Not much dust there, was there? Race one. A win for number 5, Matt Etherington. Second place, number 31, Paul Simmons. Third place, number 48, Brian Cornelius. And fourth place, number 92, Charlie Powell. In fifth place was 18, Danny Glover. And sixth place was 65, Lee Bartlett. The winner's time was 1 minute 29.63 seconds. The speed of 48.76 miles per hour. From the top, 5, 31, 48, 92, 18, 65. 1 minute 29.63 seconds, a speed of 48.76 miles per hour. Riders on the line and ready to go for race 2. No Richard Smith, no Terry Massingham. In fact, I've only seen 4 on the line. So we should have Georgie Wood, Ross Lingham, Dave Mears, Mike Peters, Ross Young and Gary Cook. But we haven't. Looks like Dave Mears who's trapped first. Looks like Mike Peters in second place. Gary Cook and Ross Lingham. Not Ross Lingham, Ross Young. I knew it was Ross somebody. Out in front, half a lap and clear of the second place man, Mike Peters. He doesn't need to do any more than he's doing. Not those. Mike Peters, Ross Young, Gary Cook. Last lap flag for Dave Mears. Looking comfortable and stylish, now well over half a lap in front of the opposition. Mike Peters still holding on to second. Ross Young in third. And is this one going to get lapped? Yes, he gets lapped. But he's still a finisher because he took the checkered flag and did 3 out of the 4. Official result for you in a moment. And a lap of honour for 37, Mike Peters. solos was a win for number 19, Dave Mears. Second place, number 37, and Mike Peters. Third place, number 12, Ross Young. And fourth place, number 6, Gary Cook. Now the finishers, the winner's time was 1 minute 30.68 seconds, giving an average speed of 48.19 miles per hour. On the top, 19, 37, 12, 6. 1 minute 30.68 seconds, 48.19 miles per hour. And here we have left-hand sidecars, the return of the great Dave Winterburn, number 244, on his Suzuki-powered machine. As I said earlier, I've been keeping in touch with road racing all these years, but this afternoon he's come back to his grass roots, or mud roots I suppose today, to compete here in the left-hand sidecars. When Bowman should go in this one, 113 reads 114, Mike Downs, 114, Mike Downs. I think that means he's got Dad's bike out, the big V twin. Well, looks like Dave Winterburn has got some clutch trouble. He's started from the centre green in last position. Let's see if he can improve on that as the laps go by. Leading father in the passenger stakes at the moment. Mike Downs in third. Dave Winterburn in fourth. Dave Winterburn getting a little bit of opposite lock on there, and something he's probably not experienced on the road racing for some time. But off goes Dave Winterburn. And Steve North with Mike Downs, and I believe Jim Manklow in hot pursuit. Meanwhile, Will Penfold and LH Sidecars, the red flag. The results stand, and the riders have said, thank Christ for that, we didn't really want to have to go and refuel, re-goggle, re-tear off and re-everything else. So the result of race 3, the left-hand sidecars, was a win for number 22, Will Penfold and Adrian North. Second place to 128, Martin Cuff and Steve North, and in third place was 114, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. No other finishers, no time or speed, race stopped after 2.5 laps. On now to race 4, again it's left-hand sidecars with Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden, Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles, Billy Penfold, Gary Potter, Andy Dye, Steve Collins, Paul Marley, Nick Barker. Unfortunately non-starter in 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler. There we are then, ladies and gentlemen. The 5 runners are all systems go for race 4. got two outfits going up the straight, one left on the line and one with clutch problem just joining in. There's on the Godden V twin from Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. Running up the rear. Around the turn they come then. Paul Marley, Nick Barker. Gary Potter. So they hold on to a nice second place. There's some very valuable points towards that final this afternoon. 292 Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden getting it sideways into the turn. Last man flagging out. Marley, Nick Barker. Billy Penfold, Gary Potter. In third place, Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden. Into the last turn for the last time. Paul Marley, Nick Barker, crank the throttle on one last time as we come out of that turn. Paul Marley and Nick Barker. From 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. And it looks like their bike stopped on the way to the line. Andy Pack, Michael Chittenden. Race 4, left-hand sidecars. Race 4, left-hand sidecars. A win there for number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Second place to 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. And in third place, number 292, Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 48.53 seconds, an average speed of 40.27 miles per hour. From the top, 3, 125, 292, 1 minute 48.53 seconds, 40.27 miles per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, the raffle people I think are amongst us, and please give us generously, or buy as many tickets as you can today. The money will be going to Demelza House, for whom we actually had an Easter egg bike ride on the Friday and managed to raise £804.95. But whatever the proceeds of the raffle are today will be contributing to the fund there. That was Chris Still in second place. Didn't quite see him go by, but looks familiar. We're all buying raffle tickets in here and not doing our job properly, are we? And Mike Swansborough bringing up the rear. Adrian Harp. 23, starting his last lap. The Cornishman rules the roost here, pretty much half a lap in front of the rest of the field. From Chris Still, Robin Belcher moves up into third. Brian Cornelius drops the board. Mike Swansborough. Very close there, on the line between the first and the last runner. Third is Chris Still, fourth is Brian Cornelius. Waiting to see if we're going to get the other finishers. Number 8, Mick Swansborough. Completes race distance, and number 3 obviously believes he wasn't lapped. Race 5 then, the upright solos, and a cracking win to open this event for number 23, Wayne Barrett. Streets ahead of the rest of the field there. In second place was 174, Robin Pilcher. In third place was 82, Chris Still. Fourth place was 48, Brian Cornelius. In fifth place was number 8, Mick Swansborough. Sixth place was number 3, Adrian Harden. No other finishers, the winner's time at 1 minute 35.61 seconds. A speed of 45.71 miles per hour. From the top, 23, 174, 82, 48, 8 and a 3. 1 minute 35.61 seconds, 45.71 miles per hour. Here we go then for race 6, the upright solos. No Tom Meekins, I'm afraid, no Paul Morphy and no Graham Brown, but we do get Lee Oakley, Chris Mackett, Paul Wynne and Luke Trafford, hopefully. Off we go then on race 6. Only 3 runners in this one. As Jay just said, even he could get through at third in this one if he managed to stay on. That's one of Jay's failings in life, he didn't think he'd fall off the ground anyway. From 68, Chris Mackett. And 184, Luke Trafford. Chris Mackett making a move now as he comes through into first place. Ahead of Lee Oakley. Lee Oakley taking a nice tight line there. Chris Mackett using an unusually smaller front wheel than the rest of them. Makes the bike look a little odd when you're so used to seeing that big 23-inch front wheel in the machine. That one looks like about a 19. Back now. 68. As he laps Luke Trafford. Second place is number 12, Lee Oakley. So, Chris Mackett into the last turn then. Is the second place man going to lap the third place man? It does look like he is on this turn. Flag, Chris Mackett the winner. Second place number 12, Lee Oakley, and in third place 184, Luke Trafford. Race 6, the upright solos, a win there for number 68, Chris Mackett. Second place to number 12, Lee Oakley, and third place number 184, Luke Trafford. No other finishers, the winner's time was 1 minute 38.84 seconds, giving a speed of 44.22 miles per hour. From the top, 68, 12, 184. 1 minute 38.84 seconds, 44.22 miles per hour. It's been told that Paul Marley was 44 on Saturday. Happy birthday to Paul Marley, who was 44 on Saturday. That's just about the right age to start sidecar racing. He's got a head start on the others, he's already in there. A lot of lads used to change to sidecars after doing their apprenticeship on the solos. They were generally around the 40s when they started that. 5cc solos come to the line then for the first time this afternoon. Look for Adam Filmer, Mark Baseby, Paul Cooper, Charlie Saunders, Aaron Pease, Daniel Warwick, Gordon Walker, David Rollison. Here they go. Daniel Warwick. Paul Cooper in second place. And Adam Filmer in third. Adam Filmer. Aaron Pease, David Rollison. Danny Warwick, looking the master of this circuit. Mark Baseby, 24, it's Adam Filmer, Aaron Pease. There's the winner, 52, Danny Warwick. From 11, Paul Cooper. Paul Walker, I believe, a lap in arrears at 36, Aaron Pease. Danny Warwick has done a lap long. Race 7, the 500cc solos, and a win there for number 52, Danny Warwick. Second place to number 11, Paul Cooper. Third place, number 125, Charlie Saunders. And in fourth place, number 3, Mark Baseby. In fifth place was number 36, Aaron Pease. And in sixth place was number 24, Adam Filmer. In seventh place was number 91, David Rollison. And in eighth place, number 84, Gordon Walker. The winner's time was 1 minute 22.42 seconds, giving an average speed of 53.02 miles per hour. From the top, 52, 11, 125, 3, 36, 24, 91, 84. 1 minute 22.42 seconds and 53.02 miles per hour. On to race 8, we look for Martin Sturgeon. Unfortunately, a non-start on the leading camera. Charlie Powell in second, Stuart Mears in third, and somebody's dropped it. Did I see a puff of dust there? Did I see a puff of dust on that bend? Get the water cart ready, Jay. At half distance we have number 15, Martin Sturgeon. From Trevor Heath. Somebody's dropped it and picked it up and underway again. Meanwhile, Martin Sturgeon on the last lap. Isn't it funny how some of these blokes just make it look so easy? And he's, you know, half a lap in front of everybody else and just make it look easy. Martin Sturgeon takes the win. Second place, Trevor Heath. Third place, Stuart Mears. Fourth place, Charlie Powell. Oh, how good Charlie Powell's got in the closed season. He must have been up at highway practicing or something. Race 8 then. A win for number 15, Martin Sturgeon. In second place was 191, Trevor Heath. Third place, number 41, Stuart Mears. Fourth place, number 92, Charlie Powell. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 26.22 seconds, a speed of 50.68 miles per hour. From the top, 15, 191, 41, 92, 1 minute 26.22 seconds, 50.68 miles per hour. Off we go again then, race 9. Mitch Godden takes the lead on the first turn. I've been told he's got a new trick exhaust pipe. I don't know if that's true or not. Have a look at that exhaust pipe. He's in third. And Harley Preble. Meanwhile then, Mitch Godden flat out, going for it. Does look a bit trick, that exhaust, and it's got like a megaphone into it. See that? Here, now look. From James Theobald, from Dave Mears. Fourth place is Dan Berwick. From James Peters. Have we lost Harley Preble then? That track is definitely drying. We'll soon be there in a minute. Wow, that's the race. Mitch Godden leading. Round the turn he comes. Oh no, he didn't drop it. I was wrong there. Mitch Godden takes the lead. James Theobald comes home in second. I think Dave Mears there is in third. We've got to watch for a 119, I don't think. He's a lap behind. And then we have 68, Dan Berwick, who I accused of falling off when he didn't. It looked so much like he'd got to drop it, but he didn't. He stopped, but he didn't drop it. Race 9, Pirate CC Solos, race 9. What's the win for number 9? There's a bit of an open there, wasn't there? Mitch Godden. Second place, number 26, James Theobald. Third place, number 19, Dave Mears. Fourth place, number 45, James Peters. Fifth place, number 68, Dan Berwick. And sixth place, number 119, Harley Preble. No other finishers. The winner's time is 1 minute 28.14 seconds, giving a speed of 49.68 miles per hour. 19, 45, 68, and 119, 1 minute 28.14 seconds, 49.68 miles per hour. With Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders, another previous Masters champion. Unfortunately, no Miles Simmons and no Dave Penfold, leaving this a little short on numbers. But 92, Paul Whitelam on the new Ducker, going to go very well, I'm sure. And 42, Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer, always in with a shout. So this could be the best race of the afternoon so far. Race 10, right-hand sidecars. There we go, over the right-hand side cars. Rob Wilson gets out of the first turn. He's done in second place. Look at Mark Cossar going through on the inside of the problem. Mark Cossar takes up the lead on the exit of that corner. Rob Wilson went a little wide. And Mary Dord having a little pull out them straight through the lot of them out in front. I've said this will be the best race of the afternoon so far. Rob Wilson has gone from first to last in one easy corner. Mark Cossar back on the inside run, chasing hard after Paul Whitelam. Paul Whitelam with a big grin on his face. He's really going for it. I'll have to in the chair. Mark Cossar and Tom Cossar. With Bradley Steer, Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders bringing up the rear. All hot stuff here at Collier Street as the track dries nicely. Paul Whitelam, Alan Elliott on the Ducker. From Mark Cossar and Tom Cossar. Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer and Tom Wilson. Lost Rob Wilson. Somewhere on the circuit. Oh, there he is, on that speaker. After a cracking start, he's now out of the running. Round they come then. Last lap flag is out. Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott, 1 lap from victory from Mark Cossar and Tom Cossar. Robbie Wilson in third place. Half a lap left to go then. Paul Whitelam seems to have it all his own way in this one. Brilliant first corner, powering out of that turn and well into the lead. Never to be shaken after that. There it is, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott from Mark Cossar and Tom Cossar. Robbie Wilson of Bradley Steer. Well promoted. Clark, of course, has said a big thank you to Rob Wilson in getting his machine off the track there so quickly when it stopped, because without that we'd have had to rerun the race and delay the meeting further. So well done, and thank you to Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. Right-hand Sidecars race 10, a win for number 92. What a cracking win that was. Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. In second place was number 37, Mark and Tom Cossar. And in third place was number 42, Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 46.59 seconds, giving an average speed of 46.47 miles per hour. From the top, 92, 37, 42. 1 minute 46.59 seconds, 46.47 miles per hour. Race 11, right-hand Sidecars, looking for Will Offord and George Vidler, Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown, James and Dave Goudge, Pete and Steve Colvin, Mike and Simon Elliott, and Colin Blackbourn, Carl Pugh. Right-hand Sidecars in. Race 11. Off we go then. Race 11 underway. 48. Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown. Winterburn going first. Colin Blackbourn in second, but Colin Blackbourn loses that. He goes back into third place. Meanwhile, it's all happening here at Collier Street. Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown certainly got some speed round that turn. That's 11, James and Dave Goudge in second place. Quite 7 for me. 48, Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown then. At half distance. From 11. James and Dave Goudge. Colin Blackbourn. Carl Pugh. Pete and Steve Colvin. And Will Offord and George Vidler. Last lap flag comes out. The Masters champions in action. Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown. That is also the National 500cc Sidecar champion. I'll call him ambidextrous, I would. Universal. Often struggles with the conditions on that tight line. Making a little bit of dust fly there. The winner is right, chasing down his exhaust pipe. It's 48. Winterburn and Liam Brown. From the Goudge brothers in second. Colin Blackbourn in third. Followed by Big Steve Colvin. Oh, Will often loses his sidecar wheel going into that corner. It could have been a very nasty accident had that not dug in, but a bit of quick thinking on the driver and the passenger's behalf avoided what could have been a very nasty accident. Now they, no doubt, will take a few moments to get that machine off the track. Right-hand sidecars, race 11 was a win for 48, Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. Second place to 11, James and Dave Goudge. Third place to 25, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. In fourth place was 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. No other finishers, the winner's time of 1 minute 42.70 seconds, giving an average speed of 48.23 miles per hour. 48, 11, 25, 99, 1 minute 42.70 seconds, 48.23 miles per hour. Race 12, we look for Ryan Partridge and Gary Shearer, Gareth Winterburn, Nathan Winterburn, John Hiscock, Carl Bell, Mark Warren, Mark Wilkes, Trevor Colvin, Andrew Colvin, Senior, and Mick Payne, Tony Heath. As they make their way to the line. Just been told it was Carl Blackbourn, not Tom Cossar with Mark, but his regular ballast, Carl Blythe. Here we go then, race 12. Second one, let's go in this one. 131, Mick Payne, slow off the line there, Tony Heath as his passenger. Meanwhile, out in the front, we have a bit of a race in our hands. Round the turn they come in. Number 6, Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes. I couldn't see what it was. I mean, it's only in 306. Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes. I had a funny feeling in the shop the other day when he came in and got some spare parts that he really means business this year. Certainly shows that with his position in this race at the moment. Number 6, Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes. From 991, Trevor Colvin and Andy Colvin Senior. And 48, Gareth and Nathan Winterburn. And 184, John Hiscock. And Ryan Partridge and Gary Shearer. And number 131, Mick Payne and Tony Heath. He's going left-handed this year, he goes right-handed. Perhaps next year he'll be on a strimmer. Last lap, flag for number 6, Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes from Trevor Colvin, Andy Colvin Senior. They look like they're about to lose that position to Gareth Winterburn and Nathan Winterburn. A little bit of contact in that corner. Mick Payne pulls up on the centre green. Mark Warren, Mark Wilkes, looking comfortable in that second place. Number 6, Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes, take the checkered flag. From Gareth Winterburn and Nathan Winterburn, Trevor Colvin and Andy Colvin Senior. John Hiscock, and Carl Bell, and Ryan Partridge, Gary Shearer. Well, the first chance of the season for a Don't Shoot the Messenger. Are we ready? Race 12. A win for number 6, Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes. Second place goes to 991, Trevor and Andrew Colvin Senior. Third place to number 49, Gareth Winterburn and Nathan Winterburn. Fourth place to 184, John Hiscock, Carl Bell. Fifth place to 514, Ryan Partridge and Gary Shearer. And in sixth place, number 131, Mick Payne and Tony Heath. The winner's time at 1 minute 48.87 seconds produced an average speed of 45.50 miles per hour. The clerk of the course, reversing round the finishing order of 991 and 49 due to contact by 49 into 991 going into the first corner of the last lap. A little bit of contact there, unnecessary, and those positions being put back to where they were before the contact was made. We'll do it again. First was number 6, followed by 991, 49, 184, 514, 131. 1 minute 48.87 seconds and 45.50 miles per hour. One leg of everything completed. We're back now with the race 13. It's the 350cc solos. Well, as we didn't see Georgie Wood in the first one, I doubt we'll see him in this one. So we'll take him out straight away. Ross Lingham, I believe, didn't come out the first time, so I'll take him out. That leaves us with Mike Peters, Lee Bartlett, Gary Cook, Ross Young, Lawrence Barber and Paul Simmons. And the track drying nicely. If we get through without water in it, I'll be amazed, but we're going to carry on as we are at the moment. There we go then, a 4-horse race. Down the back straight they go. All tight stuff into the first turn. Paul Simmons on the 250 on the inside. Squirts the throttle on, pulls away to the second and third place men. On his 350 and 17 Lawrence Barber also on his 350cc machine, and Gary Cook on another 250 in fourth place. Paul Simmons. From 37, Mike Peters. And third is Gary Cook. We lost Lawrence Barber, I think, on this one. He put these speakers in the way. I couldn't see him through that speaker again. Last lap flag for Mike Peters. Meanwhile, Paul Simmons on the 250 is just about to lap down. Paul Simmons for the win. Gary Cook a lap in arrears. And 37 Mike Peters, if he can get round to here, will have second. Wasn't going too mad, was it? You get second for that at that pace. Use your loaf, bread's gone up. Race 13, the 350cc solos. Race 13 was a win for number 31, Paul Simmons, on his 250. Second place, number 37, Gary Cook. Third place, number 6. Sorry. First place was 31, Paul Simmons. Second place was 37, Mike Peters. And third place was number 6, Gary Cook. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 38.18 seconds. The speed was 44.51 miles per hour. 31, 37 and 6. 1 minute 38.18 seconds, 44.51 miles per hour. Race 14, the 350cc solos. Race 14 features Dave Mears, Brian Cornelius, Charlie Powell, Matt Etherington. No Terry Massing, I'm afraid, she's had a bit of a whoopsie. Daniel Glover, Mark Giles. No Richard Smith, I'm afraid, mechanical problems for him from yesterday. There's goes, tapes fly, here we go, for race 14. All happening on the front line there. Matt Etherington in third, then Danny Glover, Brian Cornelius, Charlie Powell. 8 Mears powers up into the lead now ahead of Mark Giles. Matt Etherington still holding on to third. 3 Kent riders, 1, 2 and 3 here at Collier Street. Goes up into second place, Mark Giles drops down to third. Brian Cornelius, Charlie Powell. Nicely spread out now, makes it a bit easier for us in the commentary box. Can Matt Etherington catch Dave Mears? Matt Etherington. 26, Mark Giles. Brian Cornelius bringing up the rear. Checkered flag comes out. Dave Mears. Form 5, Matt Etherington. Form 26, Mark Giles. Followed by Charlie Powell. Danny Glover. Brian Cornelius. Race 14 then, race 14, 350cc solos, a win there for number 19, Dave Mears. Second place to number 5, Matt Etherington. Third place to number 26, Mark Giles. Fourth place to number 92, Charlie Powell. Fifth place to number 18, Danny Glover. And sixth place to number 48, Brian Cornelius. The winner's time was 1 minute 32.70 seconds, a speed of 47.14 miles per hour. From the top, 19, 5, 26, 92, 18, 48. 1 minute 32.70 seconds, 47.14 miles per hour. Left-hand sidecars, Andy Dye and Steve Collins. Paul Whitelam, Nick Barker. Andy Pack, Michael Chittenden. Will Penfold, Adrian North. Irwin Bowman, Alex Bowman. And Dave Orngier, Mr. Knowles. And we are underway with race 15. Andy Pack with touch trouble at the back of the pack. Andy Pack at the back of the pack. Looked like number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker up there in second place. And Will Penfold. 22, Will Penfold, Adrian North. From Paul Marley, Nick Barker. And Andy Pack, Michael Chittenden in third place. We didn't have an Andy Dye or an Irwin Alex Bowman. And Adrian North from Paul Whitelam, Nick Barker. And Andy Pack, Michael Chittenden sitting in third place. Turn in, last lap flag inside, and Adrian Barrett. From Paul Whitelam, Nick Barker. And a little way back to our third place runners. Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden. Paul Whitelam and Nick Barker in second place. Chittenden completing race distance. Race 15, the left-hand sidecars, a win for number 22, Will Penfold and Adrian North. In second place it was number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. In third place was 292, Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden. The winners, no other finishers. Therefore the winner's time was 1 minute 44.59 seconds, a speed of 41.78 miles per hour. From the top, 22, 3, 292, 1 minute 44.59 seconds, 41.78 miles per hour. Looking forward to race 16, left-hand sidecars, no Tony Penfold or George Vidler, no Roger Hollingshead, Darren Borman. So we should have 4 in this one with Martin Cuff and Steve North, Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles, Mike Downs, Jim Manklow, and Billy Penfold, Gary Potter. I believe that Mike Downs will be riding the 114, not the 113. We're expecting 4 outfits. I can see 3. As the pit gate closes, that's all we're going to get for this one, and I think that's just 3 outfits. Charlie Ridley, Martin Cuff, and Mike Downs. I believe that Billy Penfold, although he finished second, I believe it is, I think it was second, he finished in that earlier race, the bike did stop as it went over the line, so perhaps that's terminally ill. Perhaps that one won't be coming back out this afternoon. Be a shame, but that is racing for you. Away we go then, off the line, down the straight. Looks like Mike Downs has got to the first turn first, Martin Cuff in second place, Charlie Ridley in third. The exact, perhaps, opposite to what we might have expected. Taking an old V-twin, get some drive and staying out in front. So it's a V-twin from a 4-cylinder machine that fires like a triple. Well, Martin Cuff now takes the lead. Martin Cuff squeezes through into first place and Charlie Ridley follows him through up into second. Mike Downs now in third. That there down the third then, Martin Cuff on there. Godden V-twin leads. From Charlie Ridley in second. Mike Downs in third. Actually, they're still quite close together, really, aren't they, with the distance they've been in these conditions? Charlie Ridley makes up a little bit of ground on the inside. I think it's going to be enough to do it, though. And Steve North from Charlie Ridley. Steve Bowles. Mike Downs, Jim Manklow out with problems with the big Italian V-twin. Not sure whether the chain's off or not, I can't see. It's stopped, that's for sure. I can't see a chain on the back sprocket. Second flag is out. That's Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Official result in a moment. If you boys can push that over the line, you're going to have third place. If you can. Not trying to make it too difficult for you. Certainly no chain on that rear sprocket, that seems to be the problem. That'll do you. You're clear, you've got the front wheel spindle over, that's all you need. Race 16, left-hand sidecars, a win for number 128, Martin Cuff and Steve North. In second place was 130. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. And in third place, pushing over the line, was 114, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 48.09 seconds, giving an average speed of 40.43 miles per hour. It's from the top, 128, 130, 114, 1 minute 48.09 seconds, 40.43 miles per hour. They're all in. Under Sardis orders then for race 17 and 18 combined, away we go. Alpha delivered into the first corner. Flat out and stylish out of the turn. Filter in third. Henry Oakley, that's Ryan Cornelius. Paul Whitelam, number 3, oh no, that's probably Mr. Wynn. Get Adrian Harden and Gordon Walker bringing up the rear. Just make it left on the line over there, not too sure what happened to him. Romley Oakley. From Brian Cornelius. On 155. Paul Wynn. Number 3, Adrian Hart. Leader, 23, Wayne Barrett. Second place is still Chris Still. And challenging hard there. Go through on the inside any moment. Then it's 12 Lee Oakley and 48 Brian Cornelius. Chris Still just holding on to that second place. They challenge for their place. 23 Wayne Barrett that takes the win. A very convincing win. Number 3 Oakley. That is Chris Still followed by Robin Filcher. Second and third places. Sorry, that's not Gordon Walker, that's 184. And Brian Cornelius and Lee Oakley cross the line to complete race distance. Paul Wynn completes race distance. Races 17 and 18 combined, so I put the result in race 18. Races 17 and 18 combined was a win for 23, Wayne Barrett. Second place was 82. Chris Still. Third place was 174. Robin Pilcher. Fourth place was 48, Brian Cornelius. Fifth place was 12, Lee Oakley. Sixth place was 155, Paul Wynn. Seventh place was number 3, Adrian Harden. And eighth place to 184, Luke Trafford. The winner's time, 1 minute 36.56 seconds, a speed of 45.26 miles per hour. The other rider was Chris Mackett, who somehow got left on the line. Here we go then, race 19. Gordon Walker bringing up the rear. I must admit I didn't see who the man was in the fluorescent suit, but we'll get him next time round. We all stopped. So here we go again then. It was Mark Baseby and Martin Sturgeon that managed to get away clear last time. Can they do it again? Race 19. Dave Mears also in there, he's riding race 19. If there's an omen in that, I'm not sure. James Theobald was going well. Trevor Heath. Let's see what happens this time. The revs rise. And the yellow flags up. Why have we got a yellow flag up? Then Harley Preble in his big fluorescent suit, then Stuart Mears and Gordon Walker. Flat out of the turn, Larrabin up to Martin Sturgeon, top 26. James Theobald. Stuart Mears, Harley Bevel. Gordon Walker. Last lap leg out already for number 3. Well clear of Martin Sturgeon. James Theobald trying to make up a bit of lost ground in third, but he's actually done it. We've got Trevor Heath. Harley Preble, and there's the winner, number 3. Second place to Martin Sturgeon, third place to James Theobald. Ignore Gordon Walker, I'm afraid he's a lap in a rear. Should just leave us with 3 riders to come home. That'll be Trevor Heath. Followed by Stuart Mears and Harley Preble. You know what, I couldn't see that was a fluorescent suit from the front, could you, with all that mud on it? I could not see that that was a fluorescent suit from the front. Race 19, rerun there, and the win going to number 3, Mark Baisby. Second place, number 15, Martin Sturgeon. Third place, number 26, James Theobald. Fourth place to 191, Trevor Heath. Fifth place to number 41, Stuart Mears. Sixth place to 119, Harley Preble. And seventh place to 84, Gordon Walker. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 25.91 seconds, a speed of 50.87 miles per hour. From the top, 3, 15, 26, 191, 41, 119, 84, 1 minute 25.91 seconds, 50.87 miles per hour. We move to race 20. And away we go. That one was off the press, wasn't it? Who's that got that flyer of a start? Looks like Paul Cooper to me. He's long gone in this one. 85, James Wells, and 45, James Peters. Action on the front line there. Towards victory at half distance. Aaron appears to be stopping. Paul Cooper then leading this one on the last lap now as he powers out of that turn. Gets the wheels in line. Aaron Peters looks like he's changed wrap around the back wheel. James Wells then from James Peters. And there's Paul Cooper for the win. Look at those two side by side over there, field day. James Wells and James Peters, the two Jameses, but James Wells pulls away a bit there as James Peters went out, I think, in the deep. We lost one of them. That's speeding away again. Oh, he just picked his bike up. James Peters then comes home for second. James Wells completes race distance in third. Result of race 20, the official result of race 20, a win for number 11, Paul Cooper, second place to 45, James Peters, and third place to 85, James Wells. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 22.94 seconds, giving an average speed of 52.71 miles per hour. From the top, 11:45.85. 1 minute 22.94 seconds, 52.71 miles per hour. Been added a poster here for the Wayne Fleet Sporting Motorcycle Club. They present the Super Speed Track Racing. Grasstrack includes the Rob Chatterton Trophy, adult and youth racing, 1000cc sidecars, 500s, 350 and 250 solos. Sunday the 6th of May, free camping and caravans, Wednesday to Monday if you want it. At Irby in the Marsh near Skegness, off the B1195 Wayne Fleet to Spilsbury Road, signposted from the A52 and the A16 and the A158. Your postcode PE24 5DE. Here we go. 500cc solos, we'll give it Dan Berwick, Dan Warwick, Charlie Powell, Adam Filmer, Mitch Godden, Charlie Saunders. Holding on to the back wheel of Charlie Saunders, waiting to pounce if he gets the chance. Charlie Saunders is pulling away down the back straight. Charlie Saunders leads it. Danny Warwick in second. Mitch Godden in third. Danny Warwick coming right up alongside and hitting his way through. Still Charlie Saunders that leads it. Danny Warwick in second. Danny Warwick another move on the inside. On the top end. Charlie Saunders. 68. Dan Berwick. 92 Charlie Powell. 24 Adam Filmer. Seems to have trouble again this time on the second. The checkered flag then goes for Danny Warwick. In second place is 125 Charlie Saunders. And 68, Dan Berwick, 24 Adam Filmer, 92 Charlie Powell. CC Solos in race 21, a win for 52, Dan Warwick. Second place 125, Charlie Saunders. Third place was 68, Dan Berwick. Fourth place was 24, Adam Filmer. And fifth place was 92, Charlie Powell. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 26.10 seconds, a speed of 50.76 miles per hour. From the top, 52, 125, 68, 24, 92. 1 minute 26.10 seconds, 50.76 miles per hour. LH Sidecars race 22, and here we go. 77, 11. You think that's 77, 11. Take the lead. Giving it what for here at Colliers Street, leaving the rest in their wake. Cracking start for the Goudge brothers. Who's that coming from? This says all go there for second and third, isn't it? All go there for second and third. I thought he was going to change places, but he didn't. Round they come then. Goudge boys take a wide line and open the door. They shouldn't have done that. They let Mark Cossar through on the inside. Well, got a Goldwyn bringing up the rear. All four outfits still quite close attention. Down the back straight we go. Mark Cossar and Carl Blythe leading this one. 37. Mark Cossar, Carl Blythe from 11. James and Dave Goudge. 991. Trevor Colwyn. Oh, look at that. Ball bar. Cossar seems to have been trouble on the far side. They've got it going again though, but they opened the door for the Goudge boys, and who could blame them for taking that? On the last lap then, James and Dave Goudge, Mark Cossar and Carl Blythe. Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. Trevor Colwyn and Andy Colwyn Senior. Well, the last turn then for the last time, the Goudge boys come for a win at Collier Street. Look at that dust. We'll be water in a minute. 11, the Goudge brothers. 37, Mark Cossar and Carl Blythe. From Trevor Colwyn and Andy Colwyn Senior and Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer. Looking up the rear in fourth place. Official result for you in a moment. And race 22 then, a win there for 11. James and Dave Goudge. In second place, it was number 37, Mark Cossar and Carl Blythe. Third place was number 99, or 991, Trevor Colwyn and Andy Colwyn Senior. And number 42, Robbie Wilson, with Bradley Steer. Now the finishers. Somebody shouted no, I thought it was me. The winner's time was 1 minute 50.40 seconds, giving an average speed of 44.86 miles per hour. 11, 37. 991, 42. 1 minute 50.40 seconds, 44.86 miles per hour. Race 23 then again right-hand sidecars. We don't have Miles Simmons and Nicky Owen, but Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott went especially well in the first leg. Mike and Simon Elliott failed to show the first time out. Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh were in amongst it. Rob Winterburn, Liam Brown were in amongst it. And Ryan Partridge, Gary Shearer, always in there somewhere. So it's a good line-up for race 23, but no Miles Simmons and Nicky Owen at the moment. The interval scheduled after race 24 won't happen. The interval after race 24 will not happen. We're going to plough on regardless, because we don't really want to wait for any more rain, do we? That was really slipped in there for any track maintenance or watering that needed to be done. At the moment, we don't need to water. Off we go then for race 23. Good start. All right, out in front, right from the upper line. We've got Robert Winterburn and Liam Brown breathing down the back wheel. Out of the first turn they come, and Paul Whitelam seems to have it all under control there. Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown hanging on in there in second place. All systems go. I think that's 2 ducker frames out there at first and second places, you know. Colin Blackbourn is he's on a ducker, he gets right well. Well, his pass is on one bar, so here they come. Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott well clear in the lead from Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown. From Colin Blackbourn. Four-horse race here. Elliott brothers failing to show. The last lap flag is coming out. Paul Whitelam making the dust fly. Rob Winterburn gaining a few yards. 1 lap to go then. Paul Whitelam. Rob Winterburn. Colin Blackbourn. Ryan Partridge. Oh, right up on alongside, he's got his front wheel alongside Paul Whitelam there. It was a very fast manoeuvre out of that turn down that straight, but it didn't quite pay off. Round the turn to come, Paul Whitelam's gone wide. Gareth Winterburn is on the inside, it's going to be tight stuff for the finish here. Tight, you will. Third place was Colin Blackbourn, and just behind him was Brian Partridge. Oh, what a tight finish. Race 23, the right-hand sidecars. Now I'm going to go off for a cup of tea now, I'll tell you when I come back, that'll be alright. Race 23, the right-hand sidecars, a cracking win, so tight on the finish line there. The win went to number 48, Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. In second place it was number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott, and in third place it was 25, Colin Blackbourn, Carl Pugh. And in fourth place was 514, Brian Partridge and Gary Shearer. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 44.46 seconds, a speed of 47.42 miles per hour. From the top, 48, 92, 25, 514, 1 minute 44.46 seconds, 47.42 miles per hour. Right-hand sidecars again then, this should conclude leg 2. We'll then restart on leg 3, but we look for Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes, who had a win first time out. No Dave Penfold, Richard Webb, I'm afraid. Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders, if they got their machine going again. John Hiscock, Carl Bell, Gareth Winterburn, Nathan Winterburn, and Pete and Steve Colvin. From Gareth Winterburn and Nathan Winterburn in second place. Oh, they come up on the inside and they steal that first place from Rob Wilson, and they've been followed through by Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes. Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders seem to be having teething troubles with this outfit, but it looks a fast one when it does go. One of the passengers is nearly off. The passenger is off. The passenger's up on his feet and okay. Oh, back on safe and sound, and here they come. So out in front then, we've got Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes. Looking for their second win of the afternoon. One more lap to go, Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes. From 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. Seem to have got a bit of a misfire, then it's John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Gareth and Nathan Winterburn bringing up the rear. Checkered flag. Mark Warren, Mark Wilkes, 2 from 2 here this afternoon at Collier Street. We've got Wilson and Terry Saunders coming home. The third, and John Hiscock, Carl Bell in the fourth. Was it fourth? No, that was second and third, wasn't it? And in fourth is Gareth Winterburn and Nathan Winterburn after their little whoopsie on the corner. Race 24 then, right-hand sidecars, concluding 2 legs of the qualifying races this afternoon. A win for number 6, Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes. In second place was number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. In third place was number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. And in fourth place was 49, Gareth Winterburn and Nathan Winterburn. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 48.77 seconds, giving a speed of 45.54 miles per hour. 6, 24, 184, 49. 1 minute 48.77 seconds, 45.54 miles per hour. There we go then. Left the tapes and up into the first turn we go. It looks like Dave Mears is leading the 350cc solos. Into the first turn. 31 Paul Simmons. 37. 92 Charlie Powell. Followed by Gary Cook and Lawrence Barber. Dave Mears looks like he's got it all his own way on the front line. Mike Peters and 92 Charlie Powell. Lawrence Barber and Gary Cook side by side. Paul Simmons in second place. Charlie Powell and 37 Mike Peters. Second bank follows it. For number 9. Oh, 31 Paul Simmons. And quite a gap back. Powell, Mike Peters. Gary Cook. And looks like Lawrence Barber's laid it down the last turn. Not sure if he'll be picking up to complete race distance or not. Race 25 then, 350cc solos, a win for 19, Dave Mears. Second place to 31, Paul Simmons. Third place to number 92, Charlie Powell. Fourth place to number 37, Mike Peters. And fifth place to number 6, Gary Cook. No other finishers. The winner's time was 34.82 seconds, a speed of 46.09 miles per hour. That's 19, 30, 31, 92, 37 and 6. 1 minute 34.82 seconds, 46.09 miles per hour. Don't forget that the uprights will be condensed in from 2 races down to 1 again when they come up as races 29 and 30. They will be condensed. So keep that out once or twice. Race 25, 19, 31, 92, 37 and 6. 1 minute 34.82 seconds, 46.09 miles per hour. Just noticed an advert there for the Slow Seduction. You ought to try it. A 3-horse race, this one. Mark Giles, Brian Cornelius. Here on the Collier Street Raceway. Going for it, 26 Mark Giles cruising home for a second place. Scoring the points early rather than easily rather than hard. Mark Giles. 48, Brian Cornelius. Nice and spread out, makes it easy for us here. A win for Matt Etherington, 2 from 3 to is home for second. And Brian Cornelius, never one to make hard work of it really. Takes the checkered flag for third. Race 26, the 350cc solos. A win for number 5, Matt Etherington. Second place to number 26, Mark Giles. Third place to number 48, Brian Cornelius. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 30.50 seconds. When the speed calculator gets back, we'll have a speed for you. So that's 5, 26 and 48. No other finishers. 1 minute 30.50 seconds. Speed yet to be announced. So race 26 was 5, 26 and 48. 1 minute 30.50 seconds. 48.29 miles. Away then with race 27, Martin Cuff leads it, and Steve Bowles. Charlie Ridley just seemed to be gaining a yard or two, only a yard or two. It's all quite tight stuff here, they're going around pretty much synchronised, you know. It's 1 to 8, Martin Cuff and Steve North leading from 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve North. Best thing Charlie Ridley can do is just try and keep out of the way of the spray at the back wheel of Martin Cuff. Martin Cuff and Steve North from 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. He's certainly gaining a few yards on Martin Cuff, but I doubt it's enough to actually get to catch him up is one thing, passing him is yet another. Round the turn they come then. So there's trouble on the last lap, Martin Cuff and Steve North. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles seem to have corrected whatever was wrong, but lost a lot of yards in doing it. And they're still holding a fantastic second place, although of course they are also bringing up the rear. Round they come then. The last turn for the last time, Martin Cuff and Steve North in with the win out for the they cross the line for the win. Martin Cuff. Left-hand Sidecars, race 27, a win there for 1, 2, 8. Martin Cuff and Steve North. Second place, number 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 45.53 seconds at a speed of 47.64 miles per hour. From the top, 128, 130. 1 minute 45.53 seconds, 47.64 miles per hour. Race 28, the left-hand Sidecars. We see Will Penfold and Adrian North with 2 wins to their credit so far this afternoon. Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden still got their clutch problems. And Paul Marley, Nick Barker, who I think had a win and a second in his first 2 rides. All to fight for here in the left-handers. We'll go then into the first turn. Will Penfold and Adrian North once again take up the front line. They've got the whole shot. Round the turn they come. That's good. Billy Penfold and Gary Potter, and 292 Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden. This time getting a better start and a little bit nearer the action. We have a yellow flag out there as somebody didn't get off the line. Not sure what's going on. That day launch here, I can't see it. Billy Penfold and Gary Potter from Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden bringing up the rear. And Adrian North. just catching somebody up, getting past is a different thing altogether. As they hurtle up to the last turn, it's Will Penfold and Adrian North. Well clear there of Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Then Billy Penfold, Gary Potter. Back to Will Penfold and Adrian North. Paul Marley, Nick Barker in second. Gary Potter, nice to see you get out of the speedway today. Then 292, Andy Pack. And Michael Chittenden, and 244. Dave Orngier with new ballast, bringing up the rear. Race 28, left-hand sidecars. A win for number 22, Will Penfold and Adrian North. Second place was number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Third place was number 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. And in fourth place was 292, Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 41.46 seconds, a speed of 43.07 miles per hour. From the top, 22, 3, 125 and 292, 1 minute 41.46 seconds, 43.07 miles per hour. See if Chris Mackett can get underway this time. Unfortunately got left on the line last time after a fantastic first ride. We have no Tom Meekins and no Graham Brown and no Paul Morphy. But Paul Wynn, Adrian Harden and Lee Oakley making up the lineup. This is condensed, isn't it? Races 1 and 2. So also Robin Pilcher, Luke Trafford, Mike Swansborough. Haven't seen Gary Wells all day, so I doubt we'll see him now. Brian Cornelius, Chris Still, and the man who has won 2 from 2, Wayne Barrett. Races 29 and 30 condensed in. Into the turn they go. It looks like Chris Mackett has got the whole shot, is it or isn't it? Around they come in. Looks like Wayne Barrett is in second place. Out of the turn they come. Wayne Barrett in second from Chris Will. Robin Wilson. Warren Cornelius. Luke Trafford. Adrian Harden. No Chris Mackett, I'm afraid. I was looking forward to Chris Mackett versus Wayne Barrett, but never mind, it's not to be. Here they come. Well, the next time you will see these. Pulling away now out of that Wayne Barrett, all the way up from Cornwall, leads up the back straight. Right over the other side of the south of England there, close to Folkestone. Then Chris Still. On Brian Cornelius. Still wins. Luke Trafford. And the winner, 23. Second place is 12, Lee Oakley, followed by 174, Robin Pilcher, then Chris Still. Brian Cornelius. 155 Paul Wynn. And I think that's all we've got coming round. Race 30, the upright solos condensed from 2 into 1 was a win there for number 23, Wayne Barrett. Second place was number 12, Lee Oakley. Third place was number 174, Robin Pilcher. Fourth place was 82, Chris Still. Fifth place was 48, Brian Cornelius. Sixth place was 155, Paul Wynne. And in seventh place was 184, Luke Trafford. And in eighth place was number 3, Adrian Harden. The winner's time was 1 minute 35.10 seconds, giving an average speed of 45.95 miles per hour. That's 23, 12, 174, 82, 48, 155, 184 and 3. 1 minute 35.10 seconds, 45.95 miles per hour. We're on the next one. We're on the 500cc solos. Dan Warwick goes in this one. Trevor Heath goes in this one. James Theobald and 191 Trevor Heath. Danny Warwick not getting the best of starts there, and he's in second place at the moment. That'll be an easy qualifier for the final if he wants to do it that way, or he can put himself out the time. 26, James Theobald. 191, Trevor Heath. Just a 4-horse race, and they're all quite nicely spread out. The last lap back comes out, it's Marco. On Danny Warwick. On 26, James Theobald. 191, Trevor Heath. Into the last turn then, for the last time round they come in. There goes his number 3, Mark Bates. 152, Danny Warwick in second. Then 26, James Theobald. And cruising home, number 191, Trevor Heath. Red flags out there, so we'll give the result of race 31. The result of race 31, the one you've just seen, was a win there for number 3, Mark Basley. In second place it was 52, Danny Warwick. In third place was 26, James Theobald. In fourth place was number 191, Trevor Heath. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 21.36 seconds, giving an average speed of 53.71 miles per hour, and I would have thought that was probably qualifying for the fastest race of the afternoon. We are on our way into the first turn. Mitch Godden has got the whole shot. Mitch Godden gets down there first. Paul Cooper's riding around the outside of him on the first turn. It's tight stuff on the first corner, and Paul Cooper has made it through. Paul Cooper and Mitch Godden side by side going to the next turn there, with Paul Cooper just taking the starting turn. Mitch Godden's gone very wide. Looks like he's out of the running. Well, he's back in the running, but he's in third place. Charlie Saunders in fourth. Number 11, Paul Cooper, well clear now. From Charlie Saunders. James Peters. Harley Gretel. And Gordon Walker. Paul Cooper then on his last lap. Then it's Martin Sturgeon, then it's Mitch Godden, and it's Charlie Saunders. Harley Gretel. Gordon in second, Mitch Godden in third, Charlie Saunders in fourth. Hardy Preble. Gordon Walker completing race distance. Official result for you in a moment. Rerun of race 32 produced a result of a fine win for number 11, Paul Cooper. Second place to number 15, Martin Sturgeon. Third place to number 9, Mitch Godden. Fourth place to 125, Charlie Saunders. Fifth place to number 45, James Peters. Sixth place to number 119, Harley Preble. And seventh place to 84, Gordon Walker. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 24.57 seconds, giving an average speed of 57. No, 51. 51.68. Put me 5 and me 1 a bit too close together. They look like 57. From the top, 11, 15, 9, 125, 45, 119, 84. 1 minute 24.57 seconds, a speed of 51.68 miles per hour. On to race 33 for 500cc solos. Last of their qualifying legs for this afternoon. RTN Racing for your fuel, oil and spares over there in the pits. RTN Racing, it's all in the programme. And Acorn Hire of Staplehurst. We're underway with race 33. Tight stuff on the first turn. Aaron Pease that goes for gold with 24, Adam Filmer in second place. Then Dan Berwick, Stuart Mears and Charlie Powell. Adam Filmer looks to be a little faster in second place. He gains a few yards on the first place man, then the first place man pulls him back again. It's all happening here. Adam Filmer, then Dan Berwick, Stuart Mears, Charlie Powell. Hotel goes man at the front line. He's thrown it all the way on that turn. Aaron Pease, always going to pick up his first win of his career, but he looks down and out of there at the moment. Yellow flags are up. Are we going to get a red one or not? Red flags. Red flags are out. The race is being stopped in the interest of safety. Well, Aaron actually got his act together. It was really going well there, but threw it all away on that turn and he's moving. He's picking himself up. Sitting up. Race 33 needs to be rerun. Race 33 needs to be run. Only 2 laps had been completed at the time of the red flag coming out. Race 33, we need a rerun. That'll be Charlie Powell, Adam Filmer, Dave Mears, Warren Atkinson, Lee Smart, Stuart Mears and Dan Berwick. Aaron Pease will not be going in the rerun as he is the cause of the stoppage. RH Sidecars. Well, in 5th place at the moment. After his 2 wins earlier, he's making up into 4th place now. He chases down the back straight. Meanwhile, out of the front line, it looks like the Winterburns have got the lead. Rob Winterburn, Liam Brown. But also, Mark Cossar's come through on the inside. Mark Cossar leads Rob Winterburn, leads Paul Whitelam was having a good day, wasn't he? When he's got a first and a second, and then in the third, he's going backwards the other way. But I'm sure he'll put his socks out in the final. Rob Winterburn, Liam Brown in second place. Mark Cossar, Paul Blythe in front. Mark Cossar, Carl Blackbourn, Gareth Winterburn, Liam Brown, Paul Whitelam, Alan Elliott. Mark Warren, Mark Wilkes. The Goudge brothers. Over Colin and Andy Colin Senior bringing up the rear. All happening here at Collier Street in the right-hand sidecars. Race 34 in your programme. We will be rerunning race 33 shortly. Mark Cossar, Carl Blackbourn, Gareth Winterburn, Liam Brown. Paul Whitelam, Alan Elliott. Mark Warren, Mark Wilkes. James and Dave Goudge. And the Colwyn boys. Mark Cossar takes the win. Carl Blackbourn in a share. Second place, Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown, the Masters champions. 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Mark Warren, Mark Wilkes, James and Dave Goudge. And 991, Trevor and Andy Colwyn Senior. Result for you in a moment. Right-hand sidecars, race 34. Right-hand sidecars, race 34, and don't shoot the messenger. I'll give you the result first. Race 34, I'll tell you why afterwards. Race 34, the right-hand sidecars, a win for number 48, Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. Second place, 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Third place, number 37, Mark Cossar and Tom Cossar. Fourth place, number 6, Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes. Fifth place, number 11, James and Dave Goudge. And in sixth place, number 991, Trevor and Andrew Colwyn. There is no time and there is no speed. The reason for all this is that number 37, Mark Cossar, ran into number 92, Paul Whitelam, on the opening lap, and the clerk of the course has said he was behind Paul Whitelam at the time, he'll be behind Paul Whitelam at the finish. So Mark Cossar has gone from first down to third place. His time was recorded, but as he is now not the winner of the race, there is no time or speed for that race. Race 34, 48, 92, 37, 6, 11 and 991. No time, no speed. This is race 35. I guess we're going to put that last solo race on after race 36. That's my guess. So if the riders for race 33 could make their way back up to the pit box for the rerun, they will go after race 36, I believe. Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer leading this one. In second place is Gareth and Nathan Winterburn. Just a 3-horse race here at Collier Street. Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer then still in the lead. Winterburn's in second place, closing up slowly. At half distance is Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer from Gareth and Nathan Winterburn, and then Ryan Partridge and Gary Shearer. Robbie Wilson putting on a good show here, as he keeps well clear of Gareth Winterburn. And Nathan Winterburn, and Nathan Winterburn's off. Nathan Winterburn is off and on the floor. The driver quickly coming to a halt and going back to pick him up, but he don't look very interested. So, Robbie Wilson, if them Winterburn's want to remount, they can have a first spot in this. Points might be valuable for the final, chaps. Now put your hat back on, boy, if you're going to do it. 42, Robbie Wilson. Bradley Steer get the win from 514. Ryan Partridge and Gary Shearer in second place. Not sure what's going to happen. Doesn't look like the Winterburns are taking any further part in this. I think we need the stopwatch on them in case they change their minds. He looks a bit winded, the old boy. Get dressed, young man, and get that over this line, you can have the points. But you've got to do it within 2 minutes or 3 minutes, whatever it is, of the flag. And you need to be fully attired. You won't get it if you don't put that hat on. Race 35, the right-hand Sidecars. Race 35, the right-hand Sidecars. A win for number 42, Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. In second place was 514, Ryan Partridge and Gary Shearer. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 41.99 seconds, a speed of 48.56 miles per hour. From the top, 42, 514, 1 minute 41.99 seconds, 48.56 miles per hour. This is race 36, the right-hand Sidecars. We haven't had Mike and Simon Elliott all day, so I doubt we'll get them now. Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh have been in amongst it all afternoon. Will Oppen and George Ritter have been there and thereabouts. Mick Payne and Tony Heath have had a bit of an undecisive day. John Hiscock and Carl Bell are always there and thereabouts somewhere. And Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders trying out this new machine. It's not gone all their way so far today, has it? Race 36 then, here we go. Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh lead down the first straight, with John Hiscock in second and Rob Wilson in third. No Will Oppen, no Mick Payne and no Elliott brothers. Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. From 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders on the centre green with problems. A few teething problems with the new outfit, but I'm sure that will go like the clappers when he gets it sorted. And it won't take him long. He likes a challenge. There they come then, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. 2 more laps to go. From 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Nicely spaced apart, making it easy for us here in the commentary box. Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh going to get this, what seems to them to be quite an easy win over John Hiscock and Carl Bell. 1 lap remaining. Then we'll be tallying up the points to see who goes in the finals. There will be a short interval whilst that goes on. That will be after race 33, run of race 33. Here they come then, 25. Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh take the win from John Hiscock and Carl Bell in second place. This is race 36, the right-hand Sidecars. A win for 25, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh, and in second place was 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 41.98 seconds, a speed of 48.57 miles per hour. From the top, 25, 184. No other finishers, 1 minute 41.98 seconds, 48.57 miles per hour. Then the rerun of race 33, we have 4 runners only. Around the turn they come. Adam Cornwall leads from 41, Stuart Mears, from Dan Berwick and Charlie Powell. Track's looking absolutely brilliant for the finals. Although that weather tried to do its best to decimate it, we've not let it happen, have we? There will be a fair length interval, A, for the ladies here to tally up the points, and B, for the men to Stuart Mears, 68, Dan Berwick, 92, Charlie Powell. and Dan Berwick and Charlie Powell. And looks like problems for Adam Filmer. Problems for Adam Filmer as he drops it on the far side there. Giving the race win to Stuart Mears possibly. The yellow flag is out over there. Dan Berwick takes 41. Race 33, a win for 41. Stuart Mears, second place to 68, Dan Berwick, and third place, number 92, Charlie Powell. No other finishers, no time, no speed. The red flag came out before the checkered flag on the last lap, so the race has been awarded after 3 laps, and Mr. Adam Filmer, unfortunately, has been excluded as the cause of the stoppage. Race 33, official result, 41, 68, 92. No time, no speed, as the race was stopped in the interest of safety. We are in for the action. Action packed at the action track, they used to say, and here we are. Riders making their way then to the line for the 350 final. I say the dark horse. He's qualified in the final qualifying place. It's 26, Mark Giles, but I think he could be the dark horse in this one. He could be much further up the field than his points tally shows. 19, Dave Mears, 5, Matt Etherington are sure to be, I believe, on the front line. But Mark Giles, I don't think will be that far down the pecking order when the checkered flag drops. That's possibly if he can start his bike. It doesn't look like it's going at the moment. I think that's Mark Giles. Oh, my dark horse isn't running. Expect the action from Dave Mears and Matt Etherington on the front line. Here we go. The race is underway. What is that, Mark Giles? I can't see you too, here. Down the turn they come then. We'll pick them up as they come past. Brian Cornelius and number 37, Mike Peters, with Gary Cook on his 252 stroke, bringing up the rear. Somebody's dropped it over there on the far side. Seems to be slippery over there on them boards, doesn't it? Lots of stuff over there. Here they come then. Tom 31, Paul Simmons. 37, Mike Peters. 48, Brian Cornelius. All happening here. That's Collier Street. Matt Etherington, Brownie is in second place. Paul Simmons on the 250. Of course, the John Marshall Sprocket Trophy is back up for grabs here this afternoon, and Paul Simmons is take it home with him again. The first man home on a 250 in the final wins the John Marshall Sprocket Trophy. Number number 5, Matt Etherington takes the point. Gary Cook gets lapped, so he's a lap in arrears. Number 19, second place. It's 31, Paul Simmons. There in third. Followed home by Mike Peters and Brian Cornelius. And the official result with you in a moment. 350cc solo final here at Collier Street. We have a winner. The winner was number 5, Matt Etherington. In second place was number 19, Dave Mears. In third place was number 31, Paul Simmons. In fourth place was number 37, Mike Peters. In fifth place was 48, Brian Cornelius. And in sixth place, number 6, Gary Cook. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 30.40 seconds, a speed of 48.34 miles per hour. From the top, 5, 19, 31, 37, 48 and 6, 1 minute 30.40 seconds, 48.34 miles per hour. We have the left-hand sidecars. Left-hand sidecars, top of the tree this afternoon so far is 22 Will Penfold and Adrian North from 128 Martin Cuff and Steve North. Number 3, Paul Marley, Nick Barker. 292 with clutch problems, Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden. 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. And 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. The reserve, if required, was 114, Mike Downs and Jim Manclow.
I know!
Oh, it's mine. No, move out of the way, they're trying to watch it there.
And there we go then, with the final. And Cole looked up on the line. The race is continuing. Round they come then. 3 abreast round that first turn. Look at that, what excitement on the track here. The 292 Andy Pack. With one left on the line and another one charging round here at the rear. 1, 2, 3, Billy Penfold, so I think the one left on the line must be Charlie Ridley. Martin Cuff and Steve North pushing the machine off the circuit there. Round they come then. The left-hand sidecar final with Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Will Penfold and Adrian North in hot pursuit in second place. Then 292, Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden. With Billy Penfold, Gary Potter in fourth. Will Penfold gaining a few yards on Paul Marley there as they come into that turn. As I said earlier, it's one thing to catch him up, it's another thing to overtake him. With 1 lap to go. Will Penfold and Adrian North right in there with a chance. They're within striking distance. Andy Pack has come good in third with Michael Chittenden in the chair and Billy Penfold, Gary Potter. Into the last turn of the last time, Will Penfold makes his move. He's closed that gap right up, but as I said, catching him's one thing, passing him could be another. He's right in the hot spoot, and he's on the inside, he's going to Paul Marley and Nick Barker take the win. From 24, Will Penfold and Adrian North. A cracking first right for Adrian North there, after his nasty injuries about 18 months ago. Andy Pack comes home quite happy in third. Cracking win there for Paul Paul Marley and Nick Barker. And over the moon, Andy Pack and when he called him Norman, Michael Chittenden. Norman's his dad. I've got an official come and look at me. Left-hand sidecar final, race 38 in your programme as a win for number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Second place, well fought for 22, Will Penfold and Adrian North. In third place was 292, Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden. In fourth place was number 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Cossar. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 45.62 seconds, an average speed of 41.37 miles per hour. From the top, 3, 22, 292, 125. 1 minute 45.62 seconds, 41.37 miles per hour. The left-hand sidecar final, in case I only gave it out once, was number 3, 22, 292, 125. No other finishers. 1 minute 45.62 seconds, 41.37 miles per hour. Upright solo final next then. The upright solo final, featuring number 23. That's Wayne Barrett, 174 Robin Pilcher, 12 Lee Oakley, 82 Chris Still, 48 Brian Cornelius, 68 Chris Mackett, 184 Luke Trafford and 155 Paul Wynn. We're on the way, we're coming out of the first term, and Wayne Barrett, as expected, has picked up third place. Lee Oakley from Robin Pilcher, Brian Cornelius, followed by Paul Wynn and Luke Trafford. Oh, Wayne Barrett pulling away from the rest of the field now. No Chris Mackett, I'm afraid. Looks like he's got home for an early bath. Lee Oakley from 174 Robin Pilcher. There'll be a battle on here for second, third and fourth, but the winner seems to have it done and dusted. The rest of them. There goes Paul Wynn with Luke Trafford in hot pursuit. Starting last lap, that's 23 Wayne Barrett, making it all worthwhile coming up from Cornwall. Lee Oakley and Chris Steele having a little bit of a battle there of their own, with Robin Pilcher waiting to take the pair of them if they make a mistake. Then it's Brian Cornelius. Then it's Paul. And Luke Trafford. The checkered flag is down. The winner, the man from Cornwall, Wayne Barrett, takes the win. In second place, Lee Oakley in third, and then Brian Cornelius, and a little way behind, Paul Wynn. And there's the winner, Wayne Barrett, all the way up from Cornwall. Lovely to see him up. He's got a long drive home. And Lee Oakley, quite happy with his very respectable finish. Race 39, the upright solos, a win for 23, Wayne Barrett. Second, 82, Chris Still. Third, number 12, Lee Oakley. Fourth, 174, Robin Pilcher. Fifth, 48, Brian Cornelius. Sixth, 155, Paul Wynn. And seventh was 184, Luke Trafford. No other finisher. The winner's time was 1 minute 35.85 seconds, a speed of 45.60 miles per hour. From the top, 23, 82, 12, 174, 48, 155, 184. 1 minute 35.85 seconds, 45.60 miles per hour. 2 races to go, and that will be the end of this afternoon's Scintillator. On the right-hand sidecar final rests the Cherry Adams Trophy this afternoon. Previously won on only 2 occasions, and both times by Mr. Mark Cossar. Can he make it a hat-trick? Time will tell. 500cc solo final on next, featuring Paul Cooper and Danny Warwick, and they are both on equal points and need separating to go to the line. Looks like that's been done because they're going to the line already. Then it's number 3 Mark Braceby, 15 Martin Sturgeon, 41 Stuart Mears, 26 James Theobald, 125 Charlie Saunders and 68 Dan Berwick. Our reserve would be 191 if required. 2 races and we're done and dusted here at the Scintillator and started the 2012 Grasstrack season in the southeast on a good note. The weather's done its best to spoil it for us, but we've not let that happen. On the line, where's Rise? Tapes flying, here we go, a cracking start and somebody's got a flyer. Off down the straight they go. Looks like Danny Warwick gets in the lead. Paul Cooper in second. James Theobald and Dan Berwick. Paul Cooper getting up some speed now as he closes the gap up on Danny Warwick. Danny Warwick looking very, very, very good in the middle of the track Well, Paul Cooper seems to match the speed of Danny Warwick, but he doesn't seem to be able to go anymore. Somebody's dropped it over on the far side. Well, they come We're underway with the 500cc rerun off the final. Here they come. No Martin Sturgeon, this one he was deemed to be the coolest to stop it. Paul Cooper in third. All happening here at Collier Street. And the Camden. We have got Mark Braceby out in front and going for gold. Lovely to see a young man coming up and putting one over the side of sideways and Mark Braceby chasing out. Stuff on the front line. Danny Warwick sitting there in third, letting them get on with it. James Theobald in front. M41. Stuart Mears, then 68. Dan Berwick. The checkered flag is out. It's going to be a win this time. Cooper from 3 Mark Braceby. We have a great fight there. Danny Warwick a good third. Followed on by James Theobald. Stuart Mears. Dan Berwick. Official result in a moment. .500cc solo final. Here comes the winner, Paul Cooper, the Cooper man. All the way down from Yorkshire. These long distance travellers are having a way today, aren't they? Mark Braceby, Danny Warwick. The win went to number 11, Paul Cooper. Second place to number 3, Mark Baisby. Third place, 52, Danny Warwick. Fourth place, number 26, James Theobald. Fifth place was number 41, Stuart Mears. And sixth place was 68, Dan Berwick. The winner's time was 1 minute 22.21 seconds. Hopefully I can do this before the noise of the bikes perks up. Will Penfold, I guess really perhaps your passenger should go with you. Could you go to the signing on van, signing on hut, whatever you called it, the signing on hut after this race? Will Penfold to the signing hut after this race. Could I also ask Rick Colvin to make his way down there? Rick Colvin to make his way down to the signing on hut also. And the marshals who are on the first and second turns. All the marshals on the first and second turns. Chase, I would like you all at the signing on hut after this race. And this race is underway. It's the right-hand sidecars to the Scintillator and the Jerry Adams Trophy, and it's Mark Cossar to come first. Mark Cossar gets down the first. The Goudge brothers are right there in second place, and then it is 92, Paul Whitelam. Goudge has gone wide, a bit of a problem there for them, I think. They're dropping back there on the rankings, but we've got Mark Cossar out in front and going for it. We've got Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott in second place. So it's Mark Cossar and Carl Blythe, Paul Whitelam, Alan Elliott, Liam Brown, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Hugh, the Goudge brothers, and Mark Warren, Mark Wilkes bringing up the rear. All happening here at Collier Street. Mark Cossar seems to have run away with this one. Absolutely going for it. Paul Whitelam in second place, unable to make any impression. Of Winterburn in third, Colin Blackbourn in fourth, Goudge brothers, Mark Warren in sixth place. Nothing much changing, it's all quite evenly spaced apart as they do the rounds. Round the turn they come, Mark Cossar and Carl Blythe take the last lap flag. From Paul Whitelam, Alan Elliott. Colin Blackbourn, Carl Goudge, and Mark Warren, Mark Wilkes. Half a lap left to go. It's just this last turn, and Mark Cossar will have his hands on the Jerry Adams Trophy for the third time. Round they come then. Mark Cossar and Carl Blythe take the win. Oh, Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown managed to get him up to second place, with Paul Whitelam dropping to third. Colin Blackbourn holds on to his fourth. James and Dave Goudge in fifth, and Mark Warren, Mark Wilkes bringing up the rear. That's the last race of the afternoon. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for supporting us in this weather. And please leave the ropes and stakes in for us this time. Please leave the ropes and stakes in for us this time. We'd like them left up for the next meeting. Thank you. Right-hand sidecar final, here comes the winners, Mark Cossar and Carl Blythe. They've won the Scintillator and the Jerry Adams Trophy. Then it's 48, Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown. They came home in second place. I missed their overtake on Paul Whitelam there. And there is Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Blackbourn and Carl Hugh, Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes. Lovely to see them in the final in the first meeting of the season, and the Goudge brothers after their long travel up and down south. The right-hand sidecar final, the result was a win for 37, Mark Cossar and Carl Blythe. Second place for 48, Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown. Third place to number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Fourth place to 25, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. Fifth place to number 11, James and Dave Goudge. And in sixth place, number 6, Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes. The winner's time, 1 minute 39.45 seconds, a speed of 49.81 miles per hour. From the top, 37, 48, 92, 25, 11, 6, 1 minute 39.45 seconds, 49.81.